What's up guys, Lee back with another video. In this video we're going to be talking about old Xur. He's over here on Nessus. Come check him out if you want to see that awesome loot. He's right up here in the big old huge tree. But let's look at what he's got real quick. The first thing you'll notice is his weapon, the Fighting Lion. I hate this weapon, absolutely hate it. We'll talk about it. So it's a grenade launcher for your energy slot instead of your power slot. Has delayed gratification. Grenade projectiles will bounce off surfaces, hold RT to fire, and release to detonate. Which it bounces way too much. It's really hard to kill people. It's also got counter mass, implosion rounds, thin the herd, short action stop. It is beneficial if you can hit people directly. It does more damage, but it is hard to do that with this weapon, and is not it's not really great in the handling department, and you only get one shot per magazine, so it makes it very difficult when you're trying to use it. Plus it bounces a lot. It's just really hard to actually get the grenade on someone, especially if they're a little ways away. I wouldn't buy this unless you're a collector. I already have it, but get it if you want it. You can try it out and see for yourself, but in my opinion it's not really that good. Next, for the hunter, we have the Knucklehead Radar. So for this one, the main perk on it is that provides radar while aiming. So basically it's kind of like the Mida in a lot of ways. So if you use the Mida a lot, you might not need this, but basically it's kind of like the Mida in the perk fact that it allows you, when you aim down the sights, to still have your radar, which is actually very beneficial in the game, just because now whenever you aim and it disappears, when you get out of it, it takes a second for it to come back, and in the Crucible that can be very detrimental to you staying alive in a lot of cases if people are coming in on you pretty quick. So if you can, get the old Knucklehead Radar and use it. It's also got increased resilience and increased health recovery. Moving on to the Titan, we've got the Peacekeepers. The main perk on it is Mecha Holster, and that reloads stowed submachine guns and allows you to ready them instantly. Not really that big of a deal for me, but if you use a lot of submachine guns, it may be for you. Increased mobility and increased health recovery. And then finally, for the Warlock this week, we've got Wings of Sacred Dawn. Now these basically have the Tome of Dawn. When Dawnblade is equipped, aiming this weapon while in midair suspends you there for a short time. Precision hits extend this effect's duration. Which it actually can be pretty fun to use. It's also got mobility and health recovery, but what I would say is don't get it. The reason I would say that, if you haven't played through on a Warlock yet, then you wouldn't have got to get this yet, but if you play through on a Warlock, you will get this actual piece of gear through the campaign, so that way you're not wasting stuff. Now if you do want to say, hey, as soon as I get to level 20 on my Warlock, I want to have something that's 270 and you can buy it on another character, that's great, you should do that. But I will say, if you don't want to waste the legendary shards, say you're kind of low and you only can pick a few things, I would say leave it alone, so that way you can get it when you play through it on the campaign. That's it for Xur this week. He doesn't really have a great week this week in my opinion. Not really that awesome stuff that he's got. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think it's a bunch of cool stuff? Do you like the Fighting Lion? I'm not a big fan of it. And what do you think about the gear this week? But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Comment below. Let me know what's your favorite piece that he's got this week. My favorite piece is probably going to be the Knucklehead Radar, just because it's the most beneficial piece there that he has in my opinion. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.